All right, before the major news today, I didn't expect the Bears to make a big move, any move really, after signing C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But today, Schefter and several others have reported. Ben Johnson even reported it. I mean, shocker. Shamar Turner moving over to defensive end, and now Dayo Odeyingbo both out for the year. So Dayo Odeyingbo tore his Achilles injury. Here's the news from Ian Rappaport. Sources: Bears standout edge Dayo Odeyingbo, a big ticket signing in free agency, has torn his Achilles and is out for the season. Here's the play it happened on, and you'll see him here on the left side of the screen, just right there. He's barely in picture, but you're going to see him go down here. So here he is as the play develops. Boop. And you see him go down. That was pretty. Watch again right here. Pop. You can see it pop and just fall right there. Just pop and fall. Pop. Oh. So he is out for the remainder of the year. Huge loss for the Bears, as they've already struggled with the position for most of the year. Austin Booker been out for a good portion of the year. Luckily, he's back. Dom Robb should be coming back, but Shamar Turner out for the year with his torn ACL. Now Dayo Odeyingbo out for the year with his popped torn Achilles. You got Montez Sweat on one side. Daniel Hardy played decently well this last week, but this is enough to force the Bears' hands to have to do something in the upcoming day. I mean, we have till tomorrow. So you're going to shift Austin Booker up on the depth chart. I have it DT. It should be DE. I apologize. I'll get that fixed. But on the one defensive end side, it should be Austin Booker starting. But I would expect the Bears to go out and make a move before the deadline tomorrow. What kind of move? I'm not expecting it to be a big one like a lot of your local guys or guys who don't know the salary cap are kind of projecting it to be. I'm going to say it's going to be in the lower range. So I'll get to some options here. But if you look at next year's salary cap, this is not even for, we have no safeties signed for next year. No safeties. And as of right now, we're sitting at $295 million in salary cap taken up. Right now, this year, we're at 279 is the salary cap, and we're sitting right roughly at 279. Okay, so we got about $6 million in leftover cap that could roll over to next year, but we have to sign 20 more players. We have to sign all our safeties. We have to sign a new rookie class, and that's basically saying rookie contracts plus league minimum on the rest of them. You're not going to be signing on a defensive end or trading for a defensive end that you're going to need to re-sign like a Trey Hendrickson without major adjustments to the salary cap. So I would expect a rental option of some kind this year. Well, here's kind of the list I put together of, let's look on this right side here. Not going to happen. And the biggest reason is the cost of them. Kayvon Thibodeau next year, $14.7 million contract. Could it happen? Sure. Is it likely to happen? Not with Austin Booker, not with Dayo Odeyingbo signed through next year, not with Montez Sweat. I don't see this being the avenue the Bears go down. It's going to be more of a rental this year. And if anything, probably sign a defensive end and a defensive tackle in the draft class next year. Trey Hendrickson, unrestricted free agent next year. The Bengals are looking for a first-round pick in exchange for Trey Hendrickson. Not going to happen for the Bears. Too expensive, too much to pay for him. Jermaine Johnson, same thing as Kayvon Thibodeau. They both signed a fifth-year option that's going to make both of them $13-14 million. Likely not going to happen for the Bears. Danielle Hunter, $31 million next year. Bradley Chubb, $31 million. So here's a list of the five that I think are semi-realistic and some of their stats so far this year. So you got Arden Key and Draymond Jones, who are both with the Titans. Both of them, if you look over here on the post 6-1 trade, this is the savings is basically what the new team would be paying. The Bears could afford to pay $6.7 million this year. Draymond Jones, $2.5 million. Move me out of the way. And you've got Jacob Martin, who was with the Bears last year. So it kind of makes sense that could be an avenue the Bears decide to go down. I'll slide you a little bit. Here we go, guys. So Jacob Martin, familiar with the team, would be a plug-and-play guy. Only cost us $2 million this year. And Matthew Judon, who Ryan Poles went after hard, but wasn't willing to pay the price to trade for him. He didn't sign with us in free agency. Would only cost us about $1.3 million this year. Though that's a decent rental price for any of these guys. You can see Jacob Martin has 6 sacks this year. Draymond Jones has 5. Arden Key has 2. But the total pressures, and you have to calculate that per snap. But you look at the run defense as well. Arden Key really solid at the run defense. Jacob Martin, Draymond Jones, decent as well. So I would expect one of these cheaper options to be the path we go down. Someone like Arden Key, Draymond Jones, Matthew Judon, Jacob Martin. I'm not going to spend too much time on this video because we don't know what's going to happen, but I would expect something to happen. And I'm just going to say I try to inform more than speculate. I try to give good information rather than hype up the, oh, let's give this fake scenario. I thought Trey Hendrickson could happen before we made other signings like Dayo Odeyingbo. Now that we've got those on the book, this is going to be more of a situation where you're signing a rental for the rest of this year. And then if it goes well, you could end extending him and getting a reasonable price to have someone stick on with the Bears. This is going to be someone like Arden Key, Draymond Jones, Matthew Judon, and Jacob Martin. So this is the path I think the Bears will go down. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think. Not great news, but the other big thing that this could do is this is going to give Austin Booker an opportunity to have that role where he could fill in like a Max Crosby and really test the waters to see how aggressive he can be to fill in, that late rounder, the fourth rounder like Max Crosby that came on and played hard. This last game against the Bengals, his first game back, he had the highest defensive grade of any defensive player on the Bears, a 90.0 grade. Obviously, the big strip sack that gave the ball back to the Bears. So this is a huge opportunity for Austin Booker too. And I think the Bears are going to take opportunity of that. They're going to take advantage of it and give him an opportunity to shine and see what they've got. And I mean, he was the top-rated defensive lineman this last preseason. He played 2 games, then he had the injury. Then he's been out for the first 7 games of this season. Played in the 8th game, played very well. He's got a half a season now to show off what he can do. Daniel Hardy played decent this last game as well. So I'm going to say Dominic Robinson, Daniel Hardy, not scrubs, but they do need something to solidify it. So I would expect something like a Matthew Judon, Jacob Martin, Arden Key, someone in that range, and we'll find out. It should happen. I'm sorry, not Matt Eberflus. Ooh, sin, bad, Adam. Ben Johnson pretty much said the Bears could be looking for defensive end and cornerback health at the deadline, which is tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, though, what path the Bears will go down. I don't think it's going to be a big-name signing like a lot of people think it's going to be. But we'll see. We'll break the news down as soon as it comes. So with that, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, bad news, but good opportunity for Austin Booker. The Bears bear down.